These are my top 10 zombie movies of all time. We got 28 years later coming out this summer, so zombies are finally going back to the big screen. So in the meantime, let's highlight some of my favorites. Kicking off the list strong with Zombieland. I don't know what it is about zombies, but they always make great horror comedies. And this movie is such a fun watch, I can run it back even when I'm not in a horror mood. Speaking of zombie horror comedies, you really can't make a list like this without including Shaun of the Dead. This movie is actually highly respected in the horror community, with some people even saying it's one of the greatest zombie movies ever made, and I definitely agree, which is why it's in my top 10. Next, I got Wreck. Not only is this one of the best zombie movies, this is actually one of the best found footage movies. Found footage zombie movies is something that's not really done that much, and Wreck still pretty much reigns supreme. Next, I got 28 Days Later, one of the most influential horror movies of all time. This movie changed the zombie genre so much that ever since this movie came out, we don't even get slow walking zombies anymore. Since 2002, we've mostly got fast running zombies, and it's all because of this movie. Next, I got the godfather of all zombie movies, Night of the Living Dead. We probably wouldn't have this list if it wasn't for this movie. This movie is 57 years old and it still holds up in quality against other newer movies. Entering my top 5, I got the legendary Train to Busan. Korean horror needs just as much love as Japanese horror, because one thing I ain't seen Japanese horror movies do is tackle on the zombie genre like the Koreans did. And we supposed to be getting an American remake called Last Train to New York. I swear to God, I better not mess that movie up because we will riot. Next, I got another George A. Romero classic with Day of the Dead. This movie is probably in my Mount Rushmore of practical effects and 80s horror movies. Bro, the visual effects in this movie were so good that I can't even show any clips on this app because of how realistically gory they were. Into my top 3, I got George A. Romero again with a tie. The original Dawn of the Dead and the remake of Dawn of the Dead. I'm sorry, but I cannot pick. The first one featured the slow walking zombies that were standard at the time, and the remake featured the fast running zombies that were more like 28 Days Later. I think both films were absolutely fantastic, and like I said, I'm not picking either one, so I'm putting them together. Next, I got one of the best movies from the 80s, Return of the Living Dead. Fun fact, this is the very first horror movie I ever saw. This movie is the GOAT, and the Tar Man is one of the most legendary zombies ever. But my all-time favorite zombie movie has to be Lucio Fulci's Zombie from 1979. This is legitimately the only zombie movie that ever really scared me. The zombie designs in this movie will freak you the hell out, bruh. If you have not seen this movie, please go do yourself a favor and tap in. Few honorable mentions though. I got World War Z. I liked the movie, but it kind of felt more like an action movie than a horror movie. Then you got One Cut of the Dead, a fantastic movie, but honestly I only saw it once, so I don't know if it can crack my top 10. And this absolute hidden gem called Contracted. This is one of the most unique zombie movies you will ever see. I promise you, go watch it. Y'all holler at me in the comments and tell me some of your favorite zombie movies.